name's Dave. Going out on tour this summer under the name KEEPLOVE in support of the What the Folk is Folkstep EP.
How long have you been involved with music?
I've been involved in music since I was 12. I started at a young age. I was fortunate. My dad is a guitar player, and my mom is she's an artist, and she sang constantly. And I just fell in love with music as a young boy, and basically been chasing that dream ever since. Wait. I fell in love with music as a young boy, and she's been a harsh mistress ever since. I feel like anyone that knows music would know that. Okay. So, KEEPLOVE basically, I guess, in a sense, started about a year before the end of my last band, Soul Dub. I just needed more control and more freedom in my artistic expression, I guess is the cleanest way of putting it. But that was the hardest decision I've ever had to make, was leaving that band. I spent a lot of time and a lot of years, and there's a lot of joy and pain that came out of that one. I just felt like Folkstep was the vehicle that I needed to get my point across. Basically me taking my favorite parts about folk and my favorite parts about dubstep or electronic, whatever you want to call it, whatever you call it these days, and fusing them together. It's bass music.
Space music?
Bass music for folk heads, folk music for bass heads.
That sounds right.
We have the power in ourselves to make a positive change. Like, my intentions are pretty clear in my writing, I think, and that's really, I feel like some people get the wrong idea about me when they read my lyrics. They think I'm a much deeper person. I'm idealistic, like I feel like that's how the world should be. Mm-hmm. But I'm also not like afraid to try and change the world. We're all broke musicians. I'm not asking for, this is not a charity cause. This isn't me like, boo-hoo, I need money because I'm broke. I'm filling the gaps to get me across the road. I'm asking more for your support. I'm kind of excited about this project because we have a lot of very unique, do-it-yourself kind of merch ideas. One of my favorite ones is the t-shirt idea. What we're doing is we made some stencils, spray painted the stencil on the t-shirt, did a whole bunch of crazy stuff, so that's going to be pretty cool.
What are you making?
This is the backdrop for the What the Folk is Folkstep tour. I'm going to build this, it's going to be the backdrop, but it's also going to travel with me throughout the tour, so at the end of the tour, whoever basically bought it or whatever, they're going to get it. It's going to be the official perk of it. It's going to be pretty big. It's 7 by 7, so. I'd kind of been waiting for some kind of push, I guess you could say, in the direction of actually making a positive move. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of individualism. There's not much community, not much of a family for a lot of people, and I think that is hurting, it's hurting our country, really. You know, I got laid off, so, you know, I've just kind of decided this is my life. Like, this has always been my life, and it's time for me to just take responsibility for it, I guess, and just make it happen, you know? So what I'm doing is I'm selling everything I own, which is not much, because I don't buy stuff usually. But I'm selling everything I own. I don't have a, you know, I'm not going to have a house, not going to have a place to stay really. But the idea is, you know, just stay out on the road as long as I possibly can until I can consider this my life, you know, consider this my job, and accept that blessing, you know.